with a beautiful wife. And you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. And you may ask yourself, how do I work this? And you may ask yourself, where is that large automobile? And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful house. And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful wife. Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. Same as it ever was. 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 Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. You may ask yourself, what is that beautiful house? You may ask yourself, where does that highway go to? And you may ask yourself, am I right? Am I wrong? And you may say to yourself, my God, what have I done? Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again, into the silent water, under the rocks and stones. There is water underground. Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. But look where my hand was. Time isn't holding up. Time isn't after us. Same as it ever was. The same as it ever was. 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 Once in a lifetime.
Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on
Any good song, Susan?
It's a great song.
Susan,
What up, homie?
you don't sound feminine. I don't know why.
I just started the transition.
Okay, so are you doing the pills or where are you at on that?
I'm sticking estrogen right in my dick.
You're
Right
okay.
in the
Are you
testes,
doing
bro.
bootleg?
Dick and testes.
Are you getting 100% pure?
No, so what I do is I get a pig's ovaries and I distill it into this like a concoction and then I shove it straight in my dick hole and right in my balls. Yeah, man.
Woo! You
Yeah.
know, I mean,
They're
that's
swelling
what
up real big right now, but I'm sure that they'll shrink at some point.
I mean, that's key, bro. And I support you, and I want you to know I got your back. And if you could just give your address out now, I'll send you a card.
All right, it's 4205 Maple Grove Lane.
One sec. Okay.
Yeah, 4205 Maple Grove Lane. My phone number is 320 867 5309.
5309. Got it.
Yep.
Okay. I want you to. Do you have Venmo, Cash App?
No, you can just give any money you'd give to me to Rebel.
To what?
To Rebel.
The Rebel? And
Yeah, to Rebel.
Is that rebel.com?
No, it's a Rebel City. Rebel City. He's a famous YouTuber.
Okay. Red
Yeah,
Bull.
he gets 1 to 2 viewers a night.
1 to 2 viewers. God
Yeah.
bless him. I'm not mad at him. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I get more.
Yeah, and no one's mad at Rebel. Everyone loves Rebel.
Hey, shout
So,
out Rebel. Shout out
so-
Rebel. Do we need to take a look at his channel right now? Is he?
Oh
is he
no, there's
broadcasting?
nothing interesting there right now.
Nothing interesting. Okay.
Nothing interesting.
Tell me something interesting. What's going on? Do we need to go? What do we need to go check out right now? I'm bored. I'm bored.
What would you do in a self-defense situation?
What would I do in a self-defense? Good question. I like where your
Would
head's
you run
at.
away? Would you tackle him? Would you shoot him?
Well, I mean, all jokes aside, and Cliff knows this. In that position would be the only time that I use the R word. I would rape.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I'm holding out that somebody breaks in my house and I do get to rape eventually. Because it's kind of like when people want to just gang bang for no reason. They want to know what it feels like. I do want to know what it feels like to rape.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I mean, call me late to the party. Call me a party pooper. Call me.
I would just run away. I'd just run away.
I know, but like, I really feel like at that point they earned it, and why not? I've been really thinking a lot about this lately, and I'm really glad you asked that question.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, there's not a lot of people that cannibalize anymore, especially eating dicks, like Jeffrey Dahmer did. We haven't had this situation.
Is eating placenta cannibalism?
I guess so. I guess so, but it doesn't feel as grotesque. I don't know why.
See, I'm thinking about going to Planned Parenthood, staking out the dumpsters, and eating some of that fetus. I heard it tastes delicious. You got to barbecue it, though. You got to slow cook it like a brisket, or else it's like really tough. So you got to like make sure it's nice and low and slow for fetus. Low and slow.
That you know what? I got your back. And if we want to make soap afterwards, like a fight placenta club.
Not enough fat on a fetus to make soap.
Not enough fat. That's
it's
a good point.
Lean meat. It's a lean meat.
Especially with the baby situation.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like
you could make a lot of soap out of the mom though, but that's a whole different thing.
The fuck is wrong with us, dude? I'm just gonna tell you what is wrong with us, because I find that very amusing, and I don't know why. Oh, let's see what's going on here. You're on live with the newest talk show, the bestest newest talk show.
Yo, turn down the light on your camera, bro. Like,
I don't know what you're talking about. What's that?
bro, you
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Listen, I'm live over here,
Turn down
bro.
the light on your camera.
I'm trying to run a professional operation, a
That's
production.
half of your face is just white.
Come on, guys. Guys, I've been doing this for a long time. I know how to operate my camera. I know how to operate the light, guys. Okay? I'm over here trying to drink Coors Light and just enjoy the evening with the newest talk show of the loneliest best talk shows.
Well, it's pretty lonely. It's pretty great.
Cliff,
And, turn down your fucking camera a little bit. Maybe I'll pop on. How long are you staying on?
I mean, long enough that when you get on, I'm going to not let you on.
Yeah, it's just Dustin Susan. It's Dustin Susan.
It's Dustin and Susan, dude. This fine female, this transitioning, gave me her address.
Give me your address.
It's 420 Maple Grove. So I got the address, dude. I got her phone number. It's 320-867-5309, Cliff.
That doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah. Well, 320, I believe that's that's not Pennsylvania. I believe that's Idaho, I want to say. So, are you from Idaho, Susan?
Why aren't you streaming this to your main Dust
I'm
channel?
from Minnesota.
Because when you're saying certain things, you don't want that channel, the only channel that maybe do anything with life.
Yeah. Dust already said that he is interested in trying something out that probably would not fly.
Yeah, we're gonna try some things. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Rape self-defense is a fucking great skit, by the way.
Yeah.
I told you that, and you know this, dude. You know where my heart's at.
We have to
No, we're
workshop.
not. Oh my god.
Come on, Susan, sweetie,
Oh,
Susie Q. You know where my heart's
We're
at.
only raping men, JJ. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I think, guys, a lot of people on YouTube are scared of me because they before I even interact with them, they block me.
damn.
There
That's
have been
cold-blooded.
multiple people that before we even had I even knew their name or any interaction that they blocked me.
Damn. Well, that says a
They're
lot
bunch
about
of
your.
pussies. That's why.
That's a good point. I like your point. Susan
Yeah.
has a great point, and I like it.
Yeah.
On your own a little, and now you're rocking with RDA, with people with PTSD in the fucking Vietnam War. So now you're really fucked.
Hey, I jumped in Desert Storm.
I appreciate your service, sir. You know, anybody that goes through that deserves a medal.
I don't want to fuck you guys up. I'll call up in a little while. I might hop in a minute. But turn your light down, motherfucker. It looks horrible. I love you.
The light looks bad. This doesn't look good.
I'm telling you, you look like fucking Captain Marvel, bro.
Oh, come on, Cliff. I know I'm ugly, bro, but be nice, dude. Be nice.
Well, I wouldn't say your ugly face.
Come on, man. I already have low self-esteem, bro.
Jeez,
I
JJ,
really-
please, brother.
I really don't need. All right. I love you. Okay. I don't know why he's so mean. You know what I mean, Suze?
Yeah.
I don't know why he's so mean. He's so
Well,
mean.
I will say half of your face is gone. Most of your face is gone now. It depends on where you. Yeah, you look like Two-Face.
I mean, I'm over here just trying to run a polite. I want everybody to join us, guys. This is a lonely, newest, bestest talk show, guys. Let me put the link over here. I'll just comments. Let me put the link in here because I would love anybody to come. Listen, guys, we're lonely, and this is the newest, bestest, loneliest talk show, guys. We'd love to hear your stories, guys. Tell us what you think about humanity and other such areas of life in your life,
Tell
guys.
us what you think about rape and self-defense.
I mean, honestly, can we get I believe that this should be legalized. If anybody,
Oh my god. No, but
You know-
I've been doing a little bit of boxing, and so I've been thinking about
Nice.
it. I'm like, if a tweaker tries to get at me, am I gonna run away? Because I'm also pretty fast. So it's like, do I
Nice.
run away or do I punch him? I personally think I'd still run away because, even punching someone, it hurts your hand. Like, not
Right.
to sound like a bitch, but it's just
Well,
a
no,
fucking
it does. This is a fact, bro. And I
Right.
appreciate where
And
you're coming from.
especially especially if you get in like a scuffle or something, like falling on the
Yeah.
concrete, you'll get like little cuts and like
Yes.
bruises, and so it's like
Yes.
I'd rather just like run because fuck. man.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to damage your hands. And then you're thinking about it the next day and you're like, maybe I could have done something different. And you're
Dude,
really, I mean,
even like, or even like, you go get it to the ground, like you could get a bruise on your knee. That shit'll be there for weeks.
oh, and then you're in the shower. It reminds you of that. You
Exactly.
know?
That's the big thing,
Oh.
right? Like you get a cut and you're like, every time you see the cut, it's like, oh shit, I got into that fight.
I got into that fight. I got into
Yeah.
that scuffle. Whether you lost, you won, you got the better. And it's even worse if you took the L. You know, if they got the better of you, it makes you feel, you're down there trying to watch you, and you're just
Yeah, exactly.
And it's
Especially or like,
depressing.
and especially with like the tweakers, it's like because I visited Portland, and so it's like, what if they have like a knife or some kind of like sharp thing on them? It's like, fuck.
I mean, these tweakers, bro. I mean, they're really creative in the mind of I think that's what Hitler had in mind. That's why they were so creative with contacting aliens in outer space situations, and almost came close to winning the war. Was that the meth when they were giving it to all the soldiers?
Yeah.
That they were concocting ways to get at the Allies and blah blah blah. It's like we've heard it a million times, but this is something that happens. I mean, the meth. It gets in touch, and something with white people. I don't know why. Something with white folks, man. It really it gets down deep. When you deal with a black tweaker, they don't have that extra.
That is true. You don't see a lot of black tweakers freaking out at
No.
people.
No,
It's mostly
you don't.
white ones.
Mhm.
Huh. That's pretty funny. But yeah, man. I went to Portland to pick up a cell phone, and I got out of there as quickly as possible.
So you got down there, and it seemed like. Now, do you remember a Portland that wasn't full of tweakers in your life? Or
No, never. It was actually worse when I first went, like, visited like 3 years ago. I visited just for the day, and it was worse than it is now. But I mean,
it was worse. So were they?
by
really
worse, I
turned
mean
up-
that there were tents on every sidewalk, but now there are tents and not like they're still really there, but mostly by the highway, I guess.
And so does that make you feel bad? Do you go like, this is my fucking state? Like, oh God, this
No,
is
it
my
doesn't
state. God damn it. Like,
No.
what the fuck?
One, it's gross. Two, there's just so much trash. Three, you also gotta feel bad for the people, but at the same time, it's like, get off. Like, a lot of these people don't even want help, so it's hard to feel bad for them. So it's just a nuisance. I don't like it. That's why I live in the country.
It is nice. It is nice to live in the country and then go into that and then go like, you guys deal with it. It's like a whole different world, where you
Yeah,
go,
but at the same
"Listen,
time, I'd love to not have to drive fucking an hour and a half, 2 hours in traffic because there was road work to go pick up a fucking iPhone.
why don't you don't like Androids?
No, I do not.
So you're an iPhone guy. Now,
100%. I would rather have an
Are-
old iPhone than a new Android.
and that's something you're going to stand your ground on. There's nothing that will change your mind ever.
Nothing.
That's just
because I have a
where you
Mac. I have a Mac too, so it's just too easy. I use the two for work all the time.
Now, if I was to send you a free Android, would you accept it? Like the top of the line 4-camera?
I
Android?
wouldn't need it. It would be a waste.
You wouldn't
I would say donate that money somewhere else or just keep it.
Do you know any nonprofits that we can send that to?
Doctors Without Borders.
Okay, Doctors
Yeah.
Without Borders. Now, what's that address?
Fuck, I don't know. Somewhere in Switzerland.
I don't know.
Maybe France. No, France.
France.
Yeah, just address it to the country of France.
The country of France. Okay. All right, we're gonna get that to you guys, France. Okay, so you got an Android coming, guys. So just be polite and just be acceptive. America loves you guys, even though you guys, straight bitched out in World War II, and we had to come over there. I didn't personally, Susan. We didn't. We didn't come over there.
We
I mean, we're I'm not that old. But honestly, from what I've seen on the History Channel, it looked like, old Adolf got in there and he abused them. He abused these people.
And then he got abused himself.
Do you think, what was Hitler? I mean, really, do you think the weirdest thing he did was, set? Do you think the weirdest Hit Dog did was light?
Okay, first of all, you're not gonna sit here and call him Hit Dog, okay?
Huh?
That's fun. It's funny. It's a funny one, but come on, bro. Hit Dog.
I mean, listen, I'm glad he's dead, dude. I'm not one of these guys that walks around. I maybe
He
had
would
a
have already
redemption.
been dead. He was born in the 1800s.
Was he? Was he born in the 1800s?
Oh, yes. What do you mean? Of course he was. Yes.
I don't know.
Very
I mean,
late.
I'm not the brightest guy. I'm not the brightest guy in the dollar store. I don't know.
He was born in 1889.
1889.
Yeah.
He was born, and
Yeah,
so
he
he
had
saw.
Yeah.
So you're saying that maybe we should be a little bit lighter on him?
No. Oh my God.
No, we shouldn't. We should still like. I'm gonna stand and make this note, not be.
I haven't thought about Hitler since high school.
Yeah, it's really not something that you want to think about so much. It's a lot of effort to really engage in. If where did he go wrong? I mean, where did he decide? Was it on his own that he decided? Because if you take out the whole, I don't like this whole group of people thing. Is it as bad?
Yes.
It's still bad.
What do
It's
you
still
mean? What do you mean?
If you take out the we're gonna open up, these because he was
No, when you think he wanted to invade all of Europe, yeah, of course he was bad.
he did. So he was still gonna
How
do
would
that.
How would you feel if a bunch of Canadians came here and were trying to take over, or they did successfully? Wouldn't you want someone to come and kick them out?
I mean, come on. We know. Come on. And let's pick a different country in this hypothetical, because what?
Okay, let's say China was where Canada is.
Ooh, okay, nice.
So you're going to replace where China is with where Canada is. And
Gotcha.
China decides we're just going to come invade. And they
God
take it
damn,
all
dude.
over. Wouldn't you want
Man.
Mexico to come and get us?
Oh my
Get
God,
Yeah.
bro! You imagine fucking some screaming Chinamen coming at your neck. I don't know. Would you rather have? I don't know, dude. That's scary.
They can't come at your neck. They'll be coming at your chest at best.
Yeah,
Like, seriously.
correct. Because they're shorter than us, so that would be a problem. That would be
A lot shorter. A lot shorter.
I read this thing where they were talking about, I don't know the ins and outs of the Asian persuasion, but I read this thing where they were talking about that China, what happened was around the turn of the century of 1900 and going into the 20th century, Susan, Japan decided, hey, we're going to go over there and do some things. You guys are doing it wrong. And they went over there and they just started giving all the unwanted sexual action to the China population, man. And
You're talking about Koreans. You're talking about Koreans.
Was it Korean?
Partially China, too. Yeah. Japan did a lot of fucked up stuff to China and Korea.
I believe it was called the rape of Nanking.
Yes, that was one of them. Yep.
I believe that was one of them. I'm listen, I'm not one here that's going to tell anybody who they can and can't rape, dude. But
hold on, wait 1 second. What's my take on the Haitians and Guatemalans at the southern border? It's a good question.
Great question. Thank you,
Yeah.
Rex. Thank you. Let me get that up there. Thank you, Rex.
Personally, I get that the whole cartels and everything, but the truth is that we don't have enough people working on our farms, and white people do not want to work on farms. And it just so happens that these Haitians and Guatemalans love to work on farms. Because, there's truth be told, I've worked on a couple farms.
Okay.
I can't keep up with them.
No, you can't.
You can't keep up with them. And they're probably
It just-
one of if we
Does
just
that
kind
make
of
you
got
feel
over
like-
if we
I'm
got
sorry, go
over the fact like, okay, white people aren't going to work on farms, we should just let these people in and let them like go, because they'd probably just stay here for the summer and go back in the winter if they could, but they
and then we
can't.
can get rid of them. Gotcha.
Well, they'd also pay taxes.
So they would pay tax. So that would help the government in a way. Do you
It'd
think
help
that we
all of
should
us.
have? Would we have like a toleration tax, where the people that are tolerating these people from other countries, maybe they get a couple $100, maybe a
Okay,
Walmart
first
card.
of all, for tolerating, most of these people live at work or just in a shitty apartment that they share with like 16 other people. They're not really going out much.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's a good point.
they're
Now,
like,
why do you think the Guatemalans aren't the best looking people?
shit, man. Why do you think Americans aren't the best looking people, Dust?
Whoa.
Some people
I
would say
mean-
that Americans are ugly.
How dare you? I mean, how dare you? I mean, Americans, in my opinion, are the best looking because we have all the girls, all the good girls and boys that saw what we were cooking, saw the gumbo we were whipping up, and said, I want to go throw my sauciness in this situation. Okay? And you got Brazilians, dude, top notch, dude.
Yeah,
Brazilians.
well, you know what the main reason why all those foreign women want to be with white guys?
Why is that?
Because our dollar is like $1,000 to them. So if you have $1,000, you're basically rich.
But is it still?
Yes, it's mostly a financial thing. It's their ticket out.
So
Think about it. You make minimum wage here, you're a high earner in somewhere like the Philippines. More than a high
Okay.
earner. You're wealthy. And so even a person making minimum wage in America is doing
Mhm.
better than almost anyone in like the Philippines or Guatemala or Colombia could do.
Okay. So you're saying your bottom line is like, how do we keep them out? You're saying, or how do we ruin their dollar? You're saying, is that what you're saying? Or
No,
how do we?
no.
Oh, how do we?
How do we
I'm
get
sorry,
the
what was
people
the
that
question?
are already picking your strawberries to pay taxes on
Oh,
the
right,
money
right,
that they
right.
make from
Okay,
picking
'cause
your
it all-
strawberries?
It all comes back to like Whitey not doing his part in the country. Is that the gist of it?
No, I'm saying that we should make them pay taxes on the money that they're already making.
Okay.
Jesus.
So
I'm talking about illegal immigrants. What? Nothing about Whitey.
Oh,
How
I thought it was a white. Okay, I thought it was
Are
like
you saying
Whitey
that
was
we
doing.
should pay taxes on? No, I'm saying that
I-
if there's
mean,
a
I'm not a
system for them to
politician.
come in and out to work, you
Mhm.
could tax them like they tax everyone else. So they'd be paying in Social Security, but they could never take it out.
Now, how do we dog tag them and release at the border? Do we follow them up? Do we send a bunch of guys down to follow them up from Guatemala up to the wall where they try to? I don't know if they're
gosh.
digging under or. I'm not like a specialist on this topic, so I really don't know.
Rex, if you don't pay them, you're not gonna have any fruits or vegetables, dude. Like, this is not a joke. You're not gonna have any fresh fruits or vegetables because literally every single fruit and vegetable is picked by
I mean,
an
Rex-
illegal immigrant. Because
I mean,
you know what the thing about fruits and vegetables is? You
I'd
can
like to know.
harvest grain, you can harvest all these commodity crops with a machine. When it comes
Mhm.
down to it, you need a human being to be picking your strawberries, and you need a human being to be cutting up your lettuce. You can't
So it's no, not to cut you off, but I agree. You know what I mean? Because that
Like,
was like the whole thing. Like when they invented the cotton gin, it was like terrible, right?
it's not really the same. Because with the cotton gin, that basically just meant they could make more cotton. But
Oh,
with this is like how are you gonna make a machine that picks a strawberry without destroying it? There isn't.
yeah.
So a
Those
human being,
luscious-
So a human being has to actually pick the strawberry by hand.
By like sweet finesse. It's like a finesse game where it's like the way you twist and take it off the vine is very delicate.
No, there's just no that it's not necessarily delicate. There's just not a machine that can do it without destroying most of the strawberries.
Is that
How do you
something
know
we
when
can?
a strawberry's ripe? It's, you know,
Can we
come
get
on.
Elon Musk in on this situation?
I don't give a fuck about Elon
Do you
Musk.
think-
I don't care.
You don't
Elon
think who would you think that would solve this problem? Lex Friedman?
There's no problem.
Well, I mean, if there's people in this situation with the taxes, and then you got the border situation. I mean, it looks like I'm not a political world geopolitical type of guy. I don't know anything about that, but I would suffice to say, maybe if we could just pull our resources together, I do see hope that these fine folks on the border would be like, I mean, I don't want to say, because I want everybody here, dude. I'm like, open them up. Let's get everybody in here. That's if I was president,
I definitely don't think we want everyone in here.
I mean, because I love Brazilians.
Okay,
I love
Dust.
what they're doing. Huh?
What's with you? And I've never said anything about Whitey slacking.
I'm not saying that Whitey's slacking. I'm just saying that maybe Whitey needs to
I haven't
look
said
at
that.
other
You're
options.
putting words in my mouth.
I mean, I wasn't saying that Whitey. You said that. I'm saying that Whitey maybe.
I never said that.
I'm just saying that community college isn't for everybody, Susan. I'm not saying
yeah,
that.
Ross is
I'm not
right.
saying-
The technology we have to solve this problem is Mexicans and Guatemalans. Problem solved.
Are they not
Pay
the same?
them under minimum wage and they do it better, and there's tons of them.
Are they now? Do you think that Mexicans and Guatemalans are going to fight about that, and maybe there's going to be a whole other problem that we're going to have to deal with? I don't know.
Dude,
You're talking
$6 like $7 an hour, $10 an hour. That's like six figures in their country.
10. You're going to go right to $10 an hour. Is that how much you pay them? You go right to 10. You wouldn't. Is that where you go?
I'm pretty sure a lot of the farms are just doing minimum. Like I worked on an organic farm and they got paid 15.
Is organic different? So the pay is different for organic than organic?
No, I just think like, it's just like it was just like a small farm. It wasn't like a huge farm.
And did you get pushback? Were they like, how'd you offset your cost of SPF to be out there with the?
SPF. I don't wear sunscreen, bro. I don't burn.
So you aren't truly white.
No, I can just tan. Some people just tan. They don't burn.
They just get your tan. Okay.
Yeah.
So you get your.
I guess
so
'cause
you're
I'm
out
not
there.
Nordic.
Now, at what point did you go? Did you want to marry into the new culture to like adapt, or did you feel like I'm gonna go ahead and colonize?
I'm probably more of a colonizer. Not gonna lie.
So when you were out there, you were like, I could really get these guys working a little bit better if I had full control of this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I know, man. And you know what, brother Susan? I know that this is tough, dude. This is a tough geopolitical situation that me and you don't want to deal with. But the reality is that you're right. You're out there in those fields, man. You're picking those strawberries. They're telling you things. They're like, hey, man, get out there. Go pick that. You go pick that there. You go pick that strawberry there, goddammit. And you're like, yeah. I mean, and you're like, hey, man, don't talk to him like that. And you're trying to stick up for him. You're trying to be like,
Dust.
don't. That's a human
Dust.
being.
That's fucking chill.
I'm just saying. I mean, I don't want us to be that way. I want us to just all get along.
Oh my
And
god,
just-
Dust, get the fuck off the screen.
Huh? What is this? JJ's dad owned 300. Is that true? Did your dad own 325 slaves? Is that a fact?
I've never said the word dad once in this whole conversation except then.
I mean, be proud of that because a lot of the white guys these days and ages are getting, you're basically racist anyway, but that'd be sick, dude. If your dad really did own 325 slaves, you'd be like, I earned it, right?
Definitely.
I mean, God bless America. I mean, sometimes, isn't that cool? I mean, that would be nice if you were just like, oh, well, damn, I had slaves, so it's no big deal. I earned it. I'll take the hate. You know what I mean? Susan isn't white, Carolina says. Is that true? Are you not white?
Mate, I don't know. Am I?
Rex says based. Ross is talking about J.J. Jefferson. Are you part of the Jefferson Foundation?
Yeah. Yep, I am.
Thought so. Okay. I didn't know that, but let me write this down. I got to write this down for later. Hold on. Let me carry the 2 on that situation. I'm so glad. Thank you for coming on, Suze. I mean, this is beautiful.
Oh yeah.
I think we're building here. And next time you go out in the fields of the strawberry fields of Oregon, I would love to come out there and take pictures.
I actually live by a huckleberry farm.
And what's that now? What's that?
What's
a huckleberry farm?
So it's a farm where they grow huckleberries, and then they sell the huckleberries, or they make the huckleberries into like products like jam, and then they sell the.
Oh man, hot damn! They're out there selling huckleberry.
Yes,
that's cold blooded, man. They're out there like, hey, man, I want some of that huckleberry jam.
And it's a little bit further, but I also live by a hazelnut farm.
Hazelnut, like what they put in creamer?
Yes, and Nutella. Yep.
Man, I mean, there's one thing I know about hazelnut. It's like, if I'm right, like Trump basically came through, and he was drinking. I believe he changed the game that way. In a lot of ways, is that he said, the coyotes were out there, raping and pillaging. And then Biden, President Joe Biden, that I respect fully to the full extent of my patriotic love, said, we're going to go ahead and open these up. And that's where like the dichotomy of patriotism split. It kind of tore apart, unfortunately, for us. And I mean, I love blacks in general. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I don't. I'm a fan of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I do. Do you like blacks, Susan?
Sure.
They're great. I love them. America loves them. I mean, this is a fine. Joseph Johnson said, "I'll give you reparations." Hold on, this is a great comment right here. This is a great comment. I'll give you reparations. Let me sell T-shirts with your face, name, phone number, and address, and I'll make you a rich man. Well, Joseph, I have a phone number. If you want to send any donations, I have it right here. It's 420 Maple Grove Lane. And the phone number is 32. Joseph Johnson, I hope you're listening. 3201. You got to put a 1 first, I believe. Don't you still have to put a 1 or is I don't know. 867-5309. So thank you for that comment, Joseph Johnson.
Yep.
I appreciate that.
Figured out. So, how's your week been, bud? How was visiting Focused?
Well, me and Cliff, I went out to Cliff. I slept in Cliff's son's bed. My back hurt. We shot some skits. I seen Cliff do something that I never seen. He went down to a river, and this Wigga took the water like you wouldn't believe. I didn't think a lot of Wiggas got in the water, due to the hair situation. A lot of Wiggas don't like to get in the water. Their hair. He got right in there. I did get sunburned. That's neither here nor there. I didn't think Pennsylvania had so much. I didn't know it was sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Personally. Yeah.
That's the name of the show,
we had a crazy Russian guy come out. He fucking breaks his Tesla window. This guy rented a Tesla. I don't know who rents a Tesla. I'll tell you who rents a Tesla. Russian guys from Miami rent Teslas. And he breaks the window, You know, no the good cameras in the car. It was a whole to do. You know, he's like a near doer guy. He has a lot of money in his pocket. God bless America. You know, no big deal. I'd have been flipping out. I probably would have lost my shit. Personally, I would have lost my shit. I wouldn't have rented a Tesla. I'd have rented a fucking Toyota Tercel or an e-bike. I'm an e-bike type of guy. I'll rent an e-bike and drive from fucking Philadelphia an hour and a half inland.
Question. Don't say.
Oh, what was that?
That's
The hell,
just
oh, the hell's
Hey.
going on?
Dust. I've got
Yes.
something. I've got some better background music.
Oh, okay. What do you got? You know how to? Can you control this from here or no? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. That's enough. All right. All right, big dog. Good boy. Okay. All right. You're a good boy. You got it? Or do I need to what are you putting on here?
It's the Sweet Songs of Connie.
Sweet Songs of Comedy?
Connie,
Of Connie. Okay.
my favorite person in the whole world. I'm obsessed with him. I'm his stalker.
Sweet.
I would like
Am I I'm gonna if I search for this, will it come on or do I need to
It's
where am I getting this? Is it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm searching for Sweet Songs of Connie with the C.
contradiction
There it is.
for me to care about
that-
myself.
Is that it? Okay.
Yeah.
Love myself. I mean,
Here, I gotta change the picture.
when
I've never
you
heard this, man. This is it. Oh wow.
He's talking about being
Oh.
canceled.
know,
We're having some. Oh, is it?
Press
Oh
play.
wow. This is.
the people I love
Can I,
say,
can I turn it up a little bit? Is it
Sure.
okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, selfish person can do that. And, it's probably better to be selfish.
Is it better to be selfish, Dust?
If I were,
I think so. I mean, personally, I personally, I'm not mad at. I mean, I'm not mad at any dictator around the world.
Yeah.
I just think personally.
Press play.
Oh
Press
wow,
play.
that really hits the chest. Oh wow, that's gorgeous. Damn,
Maybe that's
dude.
it. Maybe I'm just stupid. And
Oh,
Maybe-
people I love say,
oh,
I mean,
Come
yeah,
on.
obviously stupid. I mean,
Come
I
on,
guess
Connie.
that's why I'm a selfish person.
Focus.
can do that.
Ask why he blocked me. Ask
You
why
know,
he blocked
probably
me. Tell
better
him it
to
was
be
a mistake.
selfish. If I were, I'd probably
well,
whatever. But
hit the like and subscribe. First of all, that's the first thing you do with every YouTube
Hit the
video.
like and subscribe, everyone. Like and subscribe.
Everyone hit the like.
I'm just stupid. I can even blame all of you. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just stupid. All the trolls.
Give it a thumbs down. Give it a thumbs down.
for all this.
I'm gonna. You gonna thumbs down it?
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, no,
How dare you?
obviously
You
stupid.
are.
But maybe that's why.
A lot, but
Oh man,
Not
that's gonna
able to-
fuck up my algorithm, man.
No,
sure,
no, it's
'cause-
not.
Is that gonna be all right? Is it gonna be all right?
Whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I put myself in this position on purpose.
He put himself in this position,
and
bent over with his cheek spread.
Some of y'all are like, "What? On purpose?" Yeah.
Susan doesn't like
I can't even
blacks.
blame
She
myself.
loves them.
all of you and that.
Yeah.
I
all
all
the
the trolls
give up on myself.
for all this shit
So I just kind of like
happening,
let others
and all that.
do it for
For
me.
sure, a lot of you are to blame for a lot,
Really,
but
the people I care about.
I mean, I definitely blame myself the most.
Degree.
For
Oh,
sure. 'cause
Rebel City. What the fuck is it? Rebel City
What
Sports?
they did to Long
I don't
House
know.
and
I mean, I
shit.
put myself in this position, on purpose,
I was such at a broken part in my life.
and
I felt just
some of y'all are like, what? On purpose? Yeah. Like, I gave up on myself.
I gave up on myself.
Sweet cherry
chariot coming for to carry me home, sweet Lord.
Oh man, dude, this is some fucking classic shit.
Coming for to carry me
come on
home.
Jumping Jesus on a pogo stick.
I come from the south,
What the shit?
from way down south,
Come on.
where the corn and potatoes used to grow. There's great big elegant pictures show, and my old Kentucky
got
home
neighbors.
is a French chateau. Way down south in Dixie, sweet Lord, sweet.
Diego, I think we got
What
something there.
I'll say we have.
Okay.
From the south,
I
from the deep,
unfortunately
deep south,
am not.
Susan!
where
Susan,
trees
I'm
of
sorry.
cotton just
I
started
100%
like
Susan, hold on. Hold on, Susie.
I was looking away.
Susie,
Oh
hold
my
on.
God.
Bridge all night, way
Dust.
down
Hold on
south
now.
in Dixie.
Dust.
Hold on now. Susie.
Dust.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
Much.
I'm sorry. The
Come
fucking,
on, come on,
I have no
come
control
on,
over this.
carry me home.
Okay, this is.
I got no
Oh,
control of the
got me.
situation.
You got me. You basically
Got this
going
south
off me.
in my
Okay.
mouth.
Oh, great. This is
Uncle
great.
Tom's cab's got a new
Boo.
routine. Lights
Tomato,
across the
tomato.
ice in the limousine
Boo.
while Simon Legree shakes his
Oh my
tambourine.
God.
Way down
What
south
is
in Dixie, swinging low, sweet chariot.
Is this what's happening in the strawberry fields in Oregon?
Sweet chariot.
Holy shit.
Listen here, you won't let me speak. Don't you know Swanee River is
Come
dried
on.
up creek?
Come
Come
on.
on and carry me
Boo.
home.
Boo.
Na 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 na. Oh, da da da.
Boo.
Ladies and
OMG,
gentlemen, we will
Susan.
conclude this part of the entertainment
Oh,
with a brand new song sung here in
Come on.
Chicago for the first time on any stage by myself and company. You can't town lady sing this song.
Okay. Dust. You came out to men's
never
place.
sing this song. Come on, Susan.
I
Oh my
come
God.
down, down,
All
All right,
right,
buddy.
gonna sing all day.
Good to see you, buddy. See you later, bud. Bye-bye.
Run all day. I bet my
Have a
money
good
on the
night.
boxing night. Somebody bet on the bay.
Oh, man. Yeah, bub. Man. Cold-blooded on him. All right, guys. That was Susan. I want to thank Susan for coming on the show tonight. Thank you, Susan. Any money can be sent to 420 Maple Grove Lane. The phone number is area code 320-867-5309, guys. And let her know. At least, tell her to. Oh. Nope. Okay. No big deal. We'll deal with that later, guys. Okay. Moving forward. Guys, this is a new show, guys. We're just getting started here. Okay, this is the newest, bestest, loneliest talk show. And at this moment, I'd like to tell you guys a story about my dear departed mother. And a lot of people have asked me, and they've sent in emails, and they've asked Dusty. They've said, Dusty, God forbid, did your mother hate you? I mean, why? Why did she hate you so much? Why did she have sex with your father? that you didn't know. And at one point or another, she said, Dusty, you motherfucker. You taking all the goddamn spoons. Why don't you leave one in the drawer so your mother can shoot dope, she says. And I said, Ma, I love you. I'll always leave a spoon for my mom. So I just like to say now to all the heroin moms out there and moms on methadone, we love you. We love you dearly. This light is kind of bright. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You turn on the light. And you turn on the light. I'm on my 17th Coors Light, for God's sakes. Guys, who won the Laker game? Anybody win the Laker game? I don't know if anybody won the Laker game. I don't know who won the Laker game. I want to say hello, Chooch. Shout out Norm McDonald. Shout out Chooch. Chooch is a long time, listener, and I just want to say that to all our longtime listeners, my dad hated me so much. He once told me, he said, listen, just because I had sex with your mom doesn't mean I need to love you. And I understand, now being a 44-year-old man, like, I get it, So guys, there's hope for you out there, kids. If you have a father out there that has blamed you for stealing his wallet and saying that you're using his ID, you haven't seen this man. I mean, literally, you haven't seen this man ever. Maybe he comes over to cop dope from your mom, and you're about, 13. You're trying to shoot some basketball with the friends. You're trying to be cool with the black guys. And you're like, black guys, I want to be cool too, because who else are you going to check in with to be cool? The black guys. And he just looks at you and he says, I know you stole my fucking wallet, you piece of shit. And you go, I don't even know. I don't even know where this hatred's coming from. I mean, you literally lived like 15 miles away and you're sleeping at your mom's house at 45. Guys, there's hope. So let's listen to this song now, guys, and just enjoy the way life is supposed to treat us. Fair. Because as we know, like the late great Patrice O'Neal said, life is fair. And I agree. So if anybody would like to come up and talk, guys, I'd love to talk. I'm very lonely. I'm a very lonely individual, as my wife has left me for the evening. And my wife has left me for the evening. And, visual. How are you, City Don't Sleep?
Hello.
How are you today? What can you tell us? Hello?
Hello.
Is there anything you can tell us about yourself? Maybe that you're lonely. How do you feel about being lonely?
Hello.
Can you tell us about being lonely?
Yeah, I've been with the same woman for many years, Dust. Quite fucking lonely.
Okay, and I know how that feels, and the rest of the folks in the comments know how you feel. So just feel free if you want to just tell us about being lonely with another when you're with somebody that supposedly loves you. How does that make you feel as an individual?
Hornier.
Sexually.
Yeah. Well, always.
Always. You're 100% around the clock hard.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Now, when that really hits you, and I agree, and I'm with you, and I'm not no judgment, City, no judgment. But how does that make you feel? What do you do to curb these things, or do you exercise the demons?
Yeah, chronic masturbation. No, isn't that what we all do?
Well, masturbation isn't the answer, but I'm not judging. We want to curb that here on the newest talk show, Loneliest Best Talk Show in America, and probably around China minimum, as we love communist China.
What brought on this live? 16 Coors Lights and actual loneliness.
Give or take a beer.
Pretty much.
Let's not break the fourth wall, my friend. I'm really setting into this character. I'm really owning this character at this moment. And I really am feeling it, and I'd appreciate it if you don't fucking break my goddamn fourth wall. I'm over here trying to own this character.
I don't appreciate what you did to JJ personally.
What did I do to JJ? Oh, are you talking about the goddamn fucking chocolate motherfuckers you're pulling up?
Bro, you were putting up all sorts of comments about him and
how dare you?
Inflammatory videos.
That was Susan. That was not JJ. That was Susie.
Some might say Susan was JJ.
And that was a guest on the loneliest, bestest new talk show in America, sweeping the nation, sponsored by Dick Clark and also Ed Sullivan.
What else you got? You got more questions?
Do you want a question? Would you like a question?
This is your show, bro. I'm just a guest right now.
I asked you a question. I asked you a question, and you didn't. You fucking steamroll me to goddamn fucking Susan, who's not JJ. What the fuck are we talking about? For the love of God!
I cannot believe what you did.
Guys, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean for this to happen, guys. To all my lonely hearts out there in the Lonely Hearts Club, there is a better human emotion. Hello, sir. What's your name?
Oh, I'm Ken TV. Oh,
I'm sorry. You're Ken TV. Is that what you said?
Kenny,
Yeah,
all
right.
you have to do is say you're Susan, and Uncle Dust will never recognize.
I'm Ken Susan. That's
No.
right.
Ken TV, thank you for joining us.
Exactly how you sound. You just say,
Thank you for joining us today.
I have no idea who this is. Idea who this is.
Thank you for joining us today, Ken TV. How lonely are you tonight?
I wouldn't mind if Susan's stepmother was here. That's right.
Have anybody ever actually seen what Susan's stepmother looks like, by the way?
No, but I've heard good things.
She's only hypothetical.
Thank you.
I like Susan. I wish somebody would fax me a naked picture of her. I bet. Yeah, that's pretty good.
A fax naked picture.
Or send.
How about a fax? I like the idea of faxing nudes. That's not even fucking. That's worse than like downloading from AOL. Well, that should even it only black and white if it's through fax. Right? You think people used to fax nudes, bro?
Uh-huh.
What do you think, Dust?
I just want to say, to our lonely catfish mouth mongo out there, hello, douche. He says, and that's a lonely comment, Kenny. That's something that we can all appreciate. So let's move forward. He's the only one who's annoyed.
We got.
I'm sorry. I'm not annoyed. I'm lonely. Is the theme tonight, guys. And being a lonely man who's also married, like Mr. City Don't Sleep said earlier.
Kenny, as a single man, how much pussy do you average a year?
I'm going to say no comment to that.
Your sex life is private. Come on, Kenny. I'm not asking you to count girls, just count pieces of ass a year.
Guys, I don't
Kenny?
think you guys. I think you guys are making too much of a joke out of this.
Tush, you're
There's
the
a lot
host.
of
Can you ask them the same question? Maybe he'll answer you.
there's a lot of lonely people across America and the world tonight,
Yes.
and we're here to fill them with our love and our feelings to be positive in the world today, in a world full of negativity and people with no self affirmations that don't wake up and go out for a jog, people that can't lay off empty carbohydrates, people that don't listen to Joe Rogan and know that there's a better way. And we're here together, guys. And I just want to salute everybody, guys. Let's get a round of applause. Come on, guys. Come on. Jaden. Come on, guys. Come on. You know, and I just want to thank everybody out there listening, guys. There is somebody else out here that loves you and cares about you and sees you and hears your voice, because your voice matters.
You're right, Dust.
Even the
You're
blacks.
Well, according to JJ, they matter less, but
I don't know why JJ. You know what? Let's not get. You're talking about Susan. Susan.
yeah. What was
I don't
up with
know.
those Hitler? What was up with those Hitler paintings you were putting up, Dust? Why were you putting up Hitler paintings?
Is that what that was?
Yeah,
I don't know
bro.
why. Why are you? I still don't understand why you're trying to break the fourth wall. Okay,
You named-
I'm over here.
you named-
We're over here trying to make people not lonely, and you're over here talking about maybe the greatest painter of all time, worst dictator of all time.
Duology.
I don't know. Zoology?
It's called duology. I think duology, isn't that it?
Do you mean duality of man?
I think so, right?
I think that's what you're saying, folks. And I think what City Don't Sleep meant was the
Duality.
duality of man. The duality of man and the dichotomy, if you may. The dichotomy of man is a motherfucker.
Right?
Or the, I understand.
Determines the
and-
determinations.
And I believe sometimes that we don't know what thou do. I believe in the New Testament, it said, we don't know what thou shall do. I believe is what
Yeah.
happened.
Yep.
So if
Kenny,
anybody would like,
about this.
you
Kenny,
know,
we-
again, so talk to us, Kenny. How's your night going tonight?
It's going pretty good.
How good is it going, Kenny? I mean, that's beautiful. I mean, I love your positivity. I love the way you're focused and the way you're really dialed into the show. And for that, I thank you. Talk to me about, you know, what do you love? Give me the one thing when you wake up in the morning. Give me the one thing you love. Like, what do you say to yourself? Give it to us, raw.
I
Unedited.
love the sun. So there you go.
You do what? You love the sun?
Yeah.
You say to yourself, I love the sun. That's one good thing, Kenny. That's one good thing you say. You go, hey, I love the sun. That's what you say.
Yes.
God damn, dude. I mean, come on. Kenny, I wish you would think of better shit to say to me while I'm doing this fake character, because it really kills me when you say shit like that. Do you really say shit like that?
Yeah.
You really do. You say, thank you, son. Is that what you say?
I love the sun. How
I
dare you?
love the sun.
Don't
You
misquote
really
him.
do say that. You literally really say that. Are you not fucking with me?
And hey, things are going
I'm
pretty.
not, and plus isn't. I heard his song, so I'm like, I agree with Will Reed.
Was that Weezer that said that?
No, Will Reed.
That was Nas.
Wu-Tang?
Wu-Tang. Maybe.
Was it Wu-Tang? Now, what's your favorite line in a Wu-Tang song?
I love the sun.
Let's say protect your neck opening. Where he's like,
Where he's like, "Bro, I'm gonna give it a war. I'm gonna give it to
Excuse
you
me.
with no
How dare
trivia."
you. Excuse me.
yeah,
How
that's
dare you.
right.
That's the mystery of chess boxing.
Holy
Yeah,
shit!
those are some good words, I'd say. Just
Kenny,
the way
is any-
Inspector Deck opens the protect your neck. It's very good. Most of their intros are very good. They set it up. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, and Latter-day Saints.
Dust, do you have any like questions lined up or anything?
Yeah, I got a bunch of them right here. Now, Kenny, Now, where do you stand on? Do you think that where do you stand on basically when you find that the children, right? The children of our generation, of this new generation that's in
This
our
generation.
society are doing things that make us feel like questionable. Where do you stand on that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, do you have children, Kenny? I don't know if you have children.
No, so I wouldn't.
I understand. Let me rephrase the question. So there's people dying around the globe and in other vicinities of our universe that it makes me sad. And leads me to believe the end of the universe may be coming. When do you think the end of the universe is?
It may not be for thousands of years
Thousands of years
or less. You don't
or
know.
less. I mean, it could be tomorrow. It could be 999 years. It could be
Or
very
less.
or less. I mean, it could be right, literally, right? It could be now
Or less.
or less. I mean,
Give
as
or
we
take.
know, you know. Now, do you think that the UFOs off of the coast of San Diego that Lieutenant Greaves saw was in reality? Was it an unidentified aerial combat situation?
I think this is more a question for focus.
Huh? Well, I'm asking you there.
I don't believe in UFOs. I believe in God and Christianity, and I don't believe in dinosaurs either, particularly.
Now, do you think that New Yorkers in general, like New Jersey specifically, or other Philadelphia regions, do you think that, like, basically that when, like, would you trade everybody in those cities for, God bless the dead, all the supposedly people that died in the Holocaust?
No comment at this time.
I would just like to say that to the people in New Jersey that we love you, and we know you're lonely out there, guys. And anybody who would like to join us, guys, please join us, guys. We love people from New Jersey. We want you guys to stay around from a little bit. We don't know what you did. You're kind of like, you know what I mean, the retarded neighbor of NY. We appreciate you guys anyway. I mean, what did you really give? Have you given anything to the world? Probably not. But we still appreciate. We know you're lonely, like most Americans and Chinese and other lesser situations.
I would like to say, don't you forget we
Sorry, go
Rex
ahead,
the
Kenny.
dinosaur.
Go ahead, Kenny, please, if you could, go ahead.
Wait, don't. Did you forget about Rex the dinosaur?
Oh, Rex! Shout out to Rex, and we just want to say thank you, Rex, for tuning in, and everybody on the and Nico and Ian Ellis. We want to thank South Hedge. And anybody that would like to join on and tell us why you're lonely and you're part of the world, we're here for you guys. We'll be here all night, guys. And that was another beautiful song from Connie Francis that was given to us by our late, great Susan that stopped by earlier. At this
Susan
junction,
died? What?
Susan did a lot of things. She kept your electric eye on me, babe. She put your ray gun to my head. She pressed your space face close to mine, and she freaked out in a moonage daydream. So that's neither here nor there, really. But as a lonely person myself, whose heart hurts when I go to sleep at night, it aches for human contact. And I really just want to make contact with human beings. And if anybody needs a hug, you can find me located centrally in San Bernardino, California, guys, and you're welcome to get a hug. Remember that. Kenny, where can they find you at to get a hug?
I would say near New York City, but can't say where.
Okay, New York, and what's the address?
No, you.
No, your address where you can find where you might be found
I'm not
physically.
releasing that information. No,
Well, it's
you.
just so the guy, it's just so our audience can find a better grasp of us as people and find out that we're really good folks, and then they can come get a hug, and then we care.
They could fax me a hug. That's right.
No, well, the point is physicality in this day and age in social media, Kenny. We're not going to have people out there just not getting a hug. I mean, physicality is the whole
We
point.
should get virtual hug. That's right.
No, we're not going to get virtual hugs, Kenny. We're going to get real hugs.
No, you.
So maybe you can meet him at an Amazon drop-off point. Maybe you can meet him at maybe you just pick a different address, maybe your neighbor's address.
No, you.
So if you can, give out that address, please.
No.
I'm sorry?
No.
No, I mean for the show's sake, and then for the love of human beings across America.
You're gonna keep on
and other
asking
people.
for my address, and I'm gonna say
Well, I mean, honestly, Kenny, this isn't even about. Okay, well, we lost Kenny, guys. Looks like he wasn't up for the cause, and that's fine. Here at the
Weren't you
Lonely,
you were just trying to manage him and get the address, right?
Yeah, we'll get his address later. We'll get his address and we'll post it up on follow the Discord. We'll put his address up. Okay, I'm sure he'd be fine with it. We'll find out his address and we'll put it out there to you guys. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Moving on. I need to take a shit. So stand by. Any request of songs, Cliff? You want to hear one?
You really going to take a shit? How long you staying live?
No,
for,
I'm not.
Fucking
No,
weirdo.
no, I'm not. How long have I been live? Oh, it's only an hour. All right. I don't know. What are you doing? You got anything to do?
I was just sitting here going through footage and all the shit from the weekend from when you were here.
Oh, nice.
Trying
Well,
to
let me grab a couple beers. You let me know. We can cut it. I don't give a shit. I'm over here just trying to provide a service to the public, dude. Catfish says 1,000 BTWs. That's beautiful, man. Inspected dick. Good call. Okay, here we go. Okay, Susan's back, guys.
Here you
And
go.
I just want to say thank you,
Do the
Susan.
heavy lifting because I'm doing shit here.
Where'd Kenny go?
Thank you, Susan. If you could just please talk to the folks and let them know that we're here for them. This is the Lonely Hearts Club, the new Lonely Hearts Club for lonely people all across the world, and we're here to comfort them in their time of anxiety and need, not knowing what's going to happen in the world today. Is Ukraine going to win? Is Russia going to win? Are we going to have to go over there? Is NATO going to pull out? So just go ahead and talk to them. I'm going to go grab about 3, 4, maybe 5 beers. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Dust wants everyone to know that he's here, he's queer, and the world has to get used to it.
I didn't like what Dust did to you before, man. I wasn't right, JJ.
Oh God, yeah, it was pretty. I was distracted by Rebel, and then I come back and I just see the mammy and the blackface and the wet. Like,
I was in the background. I was doing shit, but I was bored. I was like, all right, we'll just put up dumb shit. I was like, I know JJ's gonna get super because I don't like that type of shit either.
See, I got distracted. I really got distracted by Rebel.
How do you pay attention to these fucking bird brains, bro? How do you do it?
Dude, I don't pay attention to them. I like needling them.
Yeah, you just be careful with these fucking wackos, man.
Don't worry.
You know, I know you're all fucking, covert agent and shit, but just be careful, man.
Yeah.
Because these cocksuckers on the internet, bro, when you could slap the shit out of them and they can't do much back, their only resort is that weirdo shit.
I've already got that covered, though.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
You're VPNing and all that good shit, I assume, right?
That's not the most important part.
What's the most important part in the covert agent life of a harasser of retarded live streamers?
Okay, I'm not a harasser. I'm a provocateur. But no, you gotta find a story and stick with it.
So just run. You run like you find the racket with each person you fuck with, and you just run it to the ground, pretty much. Not in a bad way. I'm saying it's just you just stick with one run.
No. I mean, like, with the real life shit.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I'm with you. Well,
what are you saying? I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying?
He's saying to throw off the retards. I think VPN is important too, though. If you're really gonna get into dirt with these type of people, you know,
it's. I mean, I already do.
Right. I figured that. Like you're a smart dude, and I know you know what you're doing. Like, and I know you know that you're fucking kicking up fucking retard dust. So you gotta protect.
I love it. It's like bullfighting. You know what it really is? It's internet mud wrestling. Everyone gets dirty, but I just enjoy it.
Well, that's the key to it more than anything, right? That's like from doing hip hop and battling for a long time, and then online shit talking and comedy shit. That's the key to it. Like, but that's what makes certain type of people crazy, though, when they know that you have no emotional attachment to it. You know what I mean? Then they get even more crazy. Then they're like, ah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Then they go full gremlin.
See, I think the part that gets a lot of people probably most confused is I won't say when it's a joke. I refuse.
Yeah, and they can't tell the fucking difference. That's the thing.
The best jokes are just absurd reality.
Especially when you're walking into those live stream fucking, you know, like open panelish kind of world. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, dude. People get so triggered sometimes. Sometimes I'm gonna settle off. You know, the best thing really is just to I just try and let it pass and then get back to it.
Yeah.
You know, give it time. I don't really talk. Like, they're all so sensitive. You know, like even in a panel last night, we got people feeling bad. There were these people that started feeling bad for Rebel, and it's like, okay, because I was using his picture. You know, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, but his pictures, like, he's not a dude who kept off camera for the most part.
No, but it's an unflattering picture.
Yeah, but if you put an unflattering picture anywhere public, it's subject to being used, you know?
Exactly. I think that's like part of the thing that like you have to click on when you make a YouTube account.
Right. That's it. I don't give a fuck what platform you put it on. If you put it for public consumption, it can be used against you in the court of fuckery. You know what I mean? You know? Yeah. That's why my kids don't go online. You know, I don't put my children online much, you know, or ever really, you know?
Yeah, you know? I would not do that.
Yeah. Even from jump, even before, you know, because I was resistant to even getting online, but everybody I fucked with was like, bro, you have to. You do entertainment shit. You have no choice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know? Especially in this day and age when I'm not young and running around like a maniac anymore. Now I got to do it from like a remote location and then go out when I can, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'd like to wrestle all these people, though. We should go, like, rent out a bar for a night, get a fucking ring in there, put some dirt, put some water, and go mud wrestling.
Fuck yeah, bro. Oh. Box. I don't know about the mud part.
No, bro.
You want to make sweet love to these people.
JJ went and made it gay and sexual.
What?
I mean,
it is
fun. It is fun.
He's like, when you add a little KY jelly to the mud, it really gives it a perfect slickness. A lot of oops happens.
I mean, it is fun. It is fun to fucking, you know, be online and the motherfuckers get like when they turn off the internet, it just doesn't go off.
Right.
You know, they get all weird about it and shit.
You know,
that is pretty funny.
And it could happen to anybody too. You know what I mean? Like with me, when I first got online, and you know, obviously hip hop is like, you know, I do comedy shit for a long time too, but hip hop was baby number one, and I was still pushing that. I mean, I'm still pushing that, but that was like in the driver's seat when I first got online. And you know, you go into these fucking groups, and you know, you'll have like, it's like the same thing as the live stream shit, but it happened there. Like, where like they'll be like the RDA, like, or the whatever, like, you know what I mean, the little cliques of those groups. And bro, I remember when I was first online, I was asking for addresses in the car. Like, I'll drive to you right now. You know what I mean?
How dare you?
know?
You were gonna go fucking show up at their house and fuck them up?
Well, it's taking it too serious, right? Like when you first get online, because it's that mentality of like, you know, we have that old school mentality, right? Where it's like, you know, don't type it, don't say it, do it. You know what I mean? And I had to separate, like, you have to learn to separate yourself from that when you're online and you're in like a fuck around world or a trolley world. You know what I mean? You got to like have zero emotion to survive it. Otherwise, you'll get caught up in it, you know?
No.
Thus, you're really good at you're one thing you're great at is hosting. You know what I mean? It's like probably your shining quality.
I'm sending the link. I'm sending the link to like fucking. I put it in MSS. Shout out the dogs, dude. I put it in the dogs Discord. I put it in general. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Let's have some fun. That's why I put it on. That's why I have it on my backup channels, because I knew I was gonna just post it in random Discords, and it was like, I mean, fuck it. Who gives a shit?
Why not? Why not here and there? See what the fucking see the murky waters of YouTube is of the internet.
I don't know why they don't bust. They don't give me a. They don't get. You know what I mean? They talk shit, but it's like whatever. They talk shit in there when I'm in there, but whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's you know, like you. When we first started like doing like more of the Discord shit and flooding Discords, right? You post and dump, right? So you don't even see the shit they were saying at first, right? Meanwhile, like, you know me, I'm a fucking, you know, I like the little fuckery, you know what I mean, online. So like I'd be in there with them in the mix, and it's like the same shit that happens with live stream happens in Discord, happens in real life battle rap, happens in online battle rap, happens in roast worlds at times with comedy, is when dudes get mopped up, they get real upset about it, right? You can either take it and laugh, or you could form a fucking incel crew and attack. you know what I mean?
Let's see. Let's go. Let's see. Who is? What kind of music are we? Let's go. Well, let's stick to the game. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we got any wig. Some new wig. New wig. No. Wiggle Report. We already watched that shit. Let's see if they got Wiggle Please, the documentary. Oh shit, we haven't seen that. That's fucking an hour.
Wiggle Please, the documentary?
Yeah, it's called Wiggle Please, the documentary.
Pull that shit up, bro.
All right, let's see what this is.
That shit sounds like something stupid to put on for a minute and see what's going on. Bro, there's no plan to this. I'm over here fucking going through shit over here.
Let's see. Oh, it needs to be. We got a shirt. Wait a minute. We got to make room.
Huh?
Oh, there we go.
And these two hulking white guys behind me
started
talking very loudly to one another.
Let's turn this bitch up.
Yeah, please. Like,
oh, look at him. Is
this a parody or is this a real documentary?
We're gonna find out.
Was picking up Fear of a Black Planet.
Satire.
Oh, yeah.
And I went up to the cash register with my, I was a little scrawny white kid buying my Public Enemy CD. And these two hulking white guys behind me started talking very loudly to one another, clearly intending me to overhear. Like, oh, look at him. He's buying Public Enemy. What a race traitor. What's that song they have? Shut him down. Shut the white people down. We need to shut this kid down. And part of me was like terrified, but part of me was
it's true. Whether it's satire or not, it's actually accurate to the time.
That's awesome.
What's that?
But that's the whole point of why we exist, right? Like why our show even exists, because there actually was white. There was white dudes then that were like, "Oh, you race traitor, you wigger." You know what I mean? Oh, you listen to
Oh,
Public Enemy.
oh yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, there was him. Sure.
Hey, why don't you get everybody turn that music down? Neighbors might lay sick. Boogie, boogie, nigger. Boogie, boogie.
Did he just call us niggers?
I mean, come on.
All right. So is it
Come on.
going into more? What are we doing here? Let's see.
And this is
I don't know.
the secret about white people. If you're not white, you might not know this.
I'm a freelance documentary filmmaker. I'm doing a
Oh,
project.
this is gonna
on
be
a
this is
phenomenon
just
that
like a
actually
cut up
follows
of
throughout America
of Wiggin.
high school kids who imitate
Like,
black hip hop life.
Yeah,
I would say that there are kind of two definitions of.
But
the
is
word
all right.
nigger, and I
Hold
think
on.
it's
Pause
changed
this for a
over
second,
time.
bro.
So
Is
initially, like in the
or is
mid
that-
'80s,
huh?
I cannot figure out if this is real.
It's like a cut together of all fucking white people doing anything that would be wigga shit, man. Basically,
Yeah,
that's
but
what it
is
looks
it
like.
real or satire?
A documentary film of the American culture of stereotype of wiggers, white rap fans who act black, featuring those whose lives were forever changed by hip hop. Let's fast forward. Let's fast forward to the end and see if there's a wrap up.
Actually saying, like, I want to talk about this subject, maybe because I heard about it in a song over here, but now I want to learn more about it. I'm going to go find out more about it, and I'm going to challenge white folks around it. I'm not just going to wear the baggy pants and consider that that's a challenge. The challenge is when I take the analysis into my community and challenge my people with it.
Well, there's a racial disparity in the way that a lot of white folks view hip hop as opposed to country music, where you have artists for years. I live in Nashville, Tennessee. There are folks that made their living.
Bro.
Johnny Cash, some of the early work that
I think
Porter.
like a real like ideologically driven point with this.
I don't fucking know. What are you getting from it? I don't know. What are you getting? I don't know. Looks like a guy just took a bunch of clips and put it together, trying to get views on fucking YouTube. To me,
He only
I
got
don't
14
fucking know.
subscribers, right? So that's interesting, right? Wigger, please, the documentary. Let's see. I won't pull it up on my shit here. Look at this.
Let's see what the
Keep going.
about. Let's see what he's about.
Yeah.
It's just okay. So it's all about the documentary.
I'm gonna hit
White
his Twitter.
rap
I'm gonna hit
fans
his
who act
Twitter.
black, featuring those whose lives were forever changed by hip hop. So is it? So that's it. That's all he's got.
So wait. So all right. If it's not satire, what it seems to me, because this is his Twitter bio, a documentary on the American cultural stereotype of wiggers, white rap fans who act black, featuring those whose lives were forever changed by hip-hop.
Forever changed, dude.
So this
Forever
is like-
changed. It sounds like a trauma. Like it's like you're a drug. Like your mom dies and shit. Like your mom died of heroin, dude, and it's forever fucking changed, man. God damn it, ma. This goddamn rap got him.
Right, but
This
like
goddamn black rap shit got him.
like it seems like it's in support of hip hop, but if you peel it back enough, there's like a white nationalist that made it. You know what I mean?
Oh, is that what we're doing? Is that what you're getting? Is that let's watch the trailer. Let's watch the trailer and see what he's doing.
All right, let's see what the trailer.
So I was in the Tacoma Mall. I was picking up Fear of a Black Planet, and I went up to the cash register, and these two hulking white guys behind me started talking very loudly to one another, clearly intending me to overhear. Like, oh, look at him. He's buying Public Enemy. What a race traitor. What's that song they have? Shut them down. Shut the white people down. We need to shut this kid down. And, of course, part of me was, like, terrified. But part of me was like, yeah, I'm a race traitor.
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome.
All right.
Every white kid
so
has
basically-
bits and pieces of them that want
So it's got to be a parody, right?
No. You know what? I'm still not sure totally, but what I'm getting from it is he's like a super. If it's real, right? If it's real, I'm still like 60-40 that it's, you know, maybe it's real. 60-40 leaning, but what it seems like, he's like a cornball. Like he's obviously a super suburban white boy, right? He's not like a white boy that like came up like in struggle, like, you know what I mean? He's like a legit cornball white dude that like went through a phase, right? Where he was like wearing certain clothes and acting fucking weird, you know what I mean? And like now he's looking back on that time in his life, you know what I mean? Now that he's like an investment banker.
I wish you wouldn't. Why are we calling her? Was it a struggle?
What?
Growing up as a wigger?
No, but going through struggle doesn't matter, wigger or not. Like if you go through struggle, it's a
Are
different.
you just talking about in general? In general?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Yeah. What I'm saying is like dudes like us related to hip hop because of the struggle, right? Because it's struggle music, right? It talks about poverty and fucking.
I'm about to listen to Belly. I'm about to listen to the Belly soundtrack
You know what I
tonight.
mean? But dudes like that dude related to hip hop because he's just like, oh, super cool, man. Public Enemy. I like blacks now. You know what I mean?
Let's
so
go.
it's like, yeah, good.
Let's see.
Black or that want to act black or that wants to at least engage black culture on some level. I mean, I guess I'm an example.
I'm starting to see the word wigger meaning like a lot of kids probably in suburban and middle America who I've seen their image more than I've seen them.
I just bounced from this mad, crazy, ill party, dude. I was hanging out with these niggas over in Pleasant Oaks and shit.
You were hanging out with real black people?
No, but they was blasting some crazy fat beats, son.
You don't hear stories about white folks trying to pass for black when they.
It is, yeah. Okay. It might be real. It might be like this guy's really trying to make a real documentary, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you,
I think this might be a real wigger documentary.
Right, bro. This is made by like real run of the mill.
I'm giving it a thumbs up. I'm subscribing and giving it a thumbs up.
And we should try to get him on the show.
Let's get him. Let me hit it. Oh, the comments are turned off. God damn.
I got him on Twitter.
Oh, this is 9 years ago.
I got him on Twitter already.
Okay.
Yeah. Now these dudes are probably 50-year-old fucking dust bowl dry white dudes. You know, that's what it seems like to me. It's like some old white dudes, right? Looking back on their quote unquote wig days. You know what I mean?
Sure.
They're like looking back, you know? Because look at these dudes. None of these dudes have like a lick of fucking, you know, hood in them or struggling. Like these are like, right? They're like, oh, you know, it's hip hop came on the scene. You know, it's like, you know.
I like it.
I think I kind of like it that it's like these type of white dudes doing it too, because it's a weird perspective too. It's like, you know, it's like
it's
that
awkward. It's
awkward. Yeah, it's like different. Like dudes like us who actually like grew up like around fucking different fucking cultures and races and been through shit. You know, it's like it's a whole different thing. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's not an outside of our world, right? Whereas these dudes, hip hop and the culture, and like, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, it's like so different from their life. You know what I mean? So they were like,
God bless them.
It's so funny. Holy shit, bro. We could get these fucking dudes, bro. Especially, bro, they made this fucking documentary 9 years ago. They got 500 views. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm not mad at them. They got 8.2. That's 8.2K views on the trailer.
On the trailer, but they only got 500 on the whole joint.
On the trailer, they got 8.2K. Okay.
8.2K. I'll tell you, bro. We should literally, bro. This is actually like a really good fucking actually interview and guest to try to set up, right? Because this will be like a meeting of all the Wigger minds, right? Because there's all different type of, just like there's different types of everything, you know, like we were labeled Wiggers. Obviously, we've never taken that title on unironically, right? We call ourselves Wiggers as a joke. If anybody called me a Wigger back in the day, black or white, we'd be fighting. You know what I mean? But these dudes made this documentary from like a different type of lens of a white dude, like fully suburban white dudes. It seems like to me, you know, that fell in love with hip hop, right? Where all shit's different. So it's like different. You got East Coast, I got West. I mean, you got West Coast, I got East Coast. These dudes are dry.
Where do you stand on how good Riff Raff is as a white rapper?
I mean, Riff Raff, he's like he's not like a to be taken seriously rapper, right? But like he makes decent sounding songs.
But also, come on,
they're useless, but they sound good.
Come on,
and I don't think he take himself too serious either.
I've come around on Riff Raff, bro. I've come full circle.
He
I'll
don't
drive my e-bike to goddamn. I rode 10 miles. I rode 10, 12 miles today listening to just Spotify Riff Raff and was like, and the shit that ain't rap, that's like He's make that's what gave me the idea for the lonely shit. Because he makes lonely luxury music. It's lonely, it's empty, there's nothing in it. Like not the songs that you hear, but most of the shit he's doing is like lonely, talking about jewelry stores, and like sensitive shit. And it's real lonely, you know, rich white people shit, and maybe some black and other people sprinkled in there.
No. One thing about Riff Raff too, though, like he's actually like my boy Dub from Texas. He's from Texas, and he went to school with him. I don't remember if he said high school or junior high. You know what I mean? So like he, you know, at least he's like not like, you know, like a, you know, total style jacking fucking white boy.
I fuck with the Riff Raff, dog. I fuck with him.
I'm like, you are. See, this is one thing. This is another example of what I say about you with everything. You are the definition and prototype of recency bias, whether it's political, whether music.
I like his music, bro. I like it.
But tell me I'm wrong about you, though, bro. Like, whatever you've seen recently that impressed you or swayed you, you're like, this is it. This is the best movie, bro. This is the best movie I've ever seen, bro.
I like Riff Raff. I fuck with Riff Raff, bro. I fuck with him. I mean, I got no problem with the guy. I like his music. I fuck with his music. I'll put it on Spotify and just let it rock, and it's good. Good.
Jesus Christ,
I put it up there. I put it up there with Kanye.
Yeah, it's because you're on an e-bike. That's perfect.
Yeah, I'm on an e-bike, fucking mashing, bro. Have you heard? I want a Ferrari. Come on, let's hear. I want a. Come on, let's hear. Let's hear a little.
For the stream to get taken down too.
Don't you? Huh? Oh, it's gonna get taken down. Fuck it. What are we getting?
I mean,
what am I gonna get?
What am
I gonna get? 27 fucking views. Who gives a shit?
I'm over here talking shit, and I played fucking Judy Garland and Blackface and Al Jolson.
Exactly. Let's hear. Let's hear some. Doc, this song when you're riding an e-bike out in Orange Groves in Redlands, California, it's the best.
I've never been more disappointed in you.
They're never gonna invite you to the winner's circle. You gotta make your own lane, D'Antoni.
Cold blooded.
I mean, the beat's crazy.
Come on. He got good beats.
He lost.
Come on, got a Ferrari? Random black guy dancing?
I want a Ferrari. Wanna drop my top and my braids in the breeze.
He wants to drop his top.
How about next time you're here, we pick some weird beats like this, and I literally make you Riff Raff for the weekend. We can record like 4 because all Riff Raff does is rock a little dope ass beat, repeat the same shit over and over, and it sounds like I said, it sounds decent.
It sounds decent. This is high level. These are high level bars. You're talking about a lot of colors and a lot of animals. You're talking about maroon Lexuses. You're talking about orange cheetahs. You're talking about tiptoeing in jewelry stores. You're talking about, you know what I mean? These are high level situations, Cliff, that I don't think you really have wrapped your mind around.
Poetry.
You know,
poetry. I gotta.
This is what
you know. What it is. You got to listen to it a bunch of times to really get it. You know what I mean? To really get the ball work, you got to.
I like it, dude, and I think, I think the guy, as far as bars go, I think it's good. Even and I think he said, "Fuck it, I'm going fucking. I'm gonna sell this shit to rich, lonely white bitches in America and other parts of the world." And he's talking about tiptoeing around jewelry stores. This shit is so empty. There's like literally no soul in it. Right. But I get it.
No effort, some might say.
No. The song is an effort, but the person who's listening to that, there's a person that's listening to that actually is walking around a mall buying like tens of thousands of dollars of jewelry and has no friends, no love, no nothing, and think that they like that's their life, dude. If you listen to it, I'll send you some shit. I was blown away. And I go, this shit, This shit is wild. I would like to see who the people at his concert. Because I know there's some like 50-year-old white women in there that are killing it.
I wouldn't be surprised because a lot of times people who don't listen to like actual hip hop as much, but if they hear a white musician, like a white rapper or someone who's labeled as rap, even though it's more like not really rap even, they will support like that. Like most white rappers, most of their audience is white people, you know, or it adds to their audience like an Eminem style, right? Where he has a big black audience, a big Latino audience as well, and then all of the white people, every one of them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? You know?
I mean, come on.
488 with the cherry seats. I want a Ferrari. All I want to do is ball. All I want to do is ball at the mall. Spend 50 grand at the mall with myself. Buy new chains for all of my dogs. Let's
Jesus Christ.
All he wants to do is spend 50 G's at the mall, Cliff.
He's not even trying. That's what I like about the most impressive thing about hip hop in this day and age is how many people make a lot of money and get super famous, and it's like very little effort in their songs, right? Like even the way they rap, you can
wouldn't
tell
say
that it's
little
like,
effort. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far because really, as far as shitty, as far as like what anybody would classify as shitty hip hop, because I really don't. I don't really even think about it as hip hop when I'm listening to him.
Let me hear what Wiz Khalifa does on it.
Does he even have a verse?
Of course
I guess
he does.
Let me see.
I want to see if he goes.
Oh wait, here we go. Is that it?
Speakers hitting hard, setting off, call on the sun. Go down the thought it was Ramadan. Yellow diamonds look like the sun is song. Top down wind.
Is that Riff Raff or him?
Yeah, that's still that idiot. Yeah.
That's Riff Raff still?
Yeah, of course, bro.
I can't fucking tell.
You will be able to.
What's that last verse?
I want a Ferrari. I want a Ferrari. I want a Ferrari.
Gotta do it big in real life, dude. Do what the subtitle says.
I want a Ferrari. I want a Ferrari. I want a Ferrari. Have my score when I'm jumping on a jet.
Okay.
Have my score when I'm jumping on a jet. Got the kids thinking that it's popping on the internet. Gotta do it big in the real life. I'ma need 10 million, keep it from the. I'ma keep it KFC side. Keep a bad bitch on my side. I'ma keep Versace on my eyes. Got a beer when I style.
Is that him? Is that Wiz Khalifa?
That.
No? That's not him. I don't fucking know. You asking me, man. What the fuck I know? I know who Wiz Khalifa sounds like.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
My phone died. I had to switch to the handheld mic, the one we used for the show last week.
Was that? Is
did
that
you
Wiz?
Did you get to Wiz yet? Let me see. Play it now.
I don't fucking know. I think this is Wiz.
I mean, he'll be moving his mouth once he's rapping. I mean, is there any point where his mouth is moving? That's him.
There we go.
Still waiting for the day I see the sun. I want a Ferrari.
Oh, hold on.
I want a Ferrari. Palm trees, eyes look like a zombie. Only giving calm peace. Don't bother nobody. It don't even cross my mind that you could smell it on me. Everywhere I go, keep it on me or I don't leave. Even though they want me to, I don't show emotions. Parked another joint and I ain't even noticed. I be in the clouds sometimes, it's like I'm floating. Breaking down another one, measure out my dosage.
Come on, man. He's
See
talking
now.
about weed.
See now,
He's
I don't
talking
even
about zombie eyes. Come
love
on.
Wiz Khalifa, but do you hear the difference in skill between those two? Even
How hard Riff Raff is, and then how weak
Come on,
he is.
bro. Well, I don't even like Wiz Khalifa, and fucking Wiz
mean-
Khalifa came on there sounded like the greatest rapper ever after fucking
Riff
Raff
Raff is so barred up, dude. Don't fucking hate on Riff Raff.
I
dude.
wish you were being ironic right now. I wish this was satire so bad.
Riff Raff got bars, bro.
You know how I wanted to foot race the whole time you were here? I would have tied a rope to your leg and forced you to foot race. Real life.
I exercised more in the state of Pennsylvania than the whole time you have been there when I was out there.
Yeah, but
Let's just be honest.
I get more steps in, even just being in a small area. You
Listen,
can walk
I'm not
5
gonna
miles.
sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you. I know what Wiz Khalifa does, but I can tell you this: if you're a white woman and you're shopping in a fucking mall or any type of lonely, because I picture like malls are very lonely now, and people that are there are very lonely. And Riff Raff,
I wonder,
makes
bro.
music.
I wonder, bro. Actually,
They
I
are.
really wonder. What's a mall
Eh,
like
eh,
in 2023?
It's so lonely. Think about it, bro. When's the last time you went to a mall? I mean, it's so lonely.
But I wonder, the kids, you know what I mean? Like, what's the
So
age
lonely.
group for going to a mall though? 16 to or 13 to like 30.
I really
You know?
don't even think. Does anybody even get excited to go to the mall anymore? I doubt it. Fucking no. They're like, fuck that, dude. Like they're ordering shit online, Amazon.
Right.
You know,
Right.
They're not, and if they are, they're gonna play Riff Raff, dude. You know what I mean? They're gonna play that sweet "I Want a Ferrari" song. There's some other
that
songs.
was life, bro. That shit was, bro. Remember what the mall used to mean, bro, back in the day when you're like
the
a little
mall,
fucking
I'd
freak?
literally wake up and go to the mall and just couldn't wait to get there. Be there all day, no money.
Right.
I mean,
chilling, stealing shit. all
bro. The
sorts of
North County Mall, North County Mall was in Escondido. Was like 3 stories, and we'd go there, get there. Somebody just drop us off. Somebody's mom would drop us off. There'd be like 3, 4, 5 of us. That was like when they wouldn't let you walk in the mall in 3s. Security would come and tell you couldn't walk in 3s. They'd tell you, right? So you get kicked out.
Yeah.
And then we'd go steal fucking Mercedes-Benz emblems and BMW emblems, you know?
Yeah.
That's-
all
that's-
sorts of
that's-
shit.
Oh,
I used to get in all sorts of shit, bro. When I was young, it was for this. And then like once I hit like I don't know, probably 18 realistically, right? Because like I would look, chase chicks a little bit when I was young, but like I got my confidence more like 18, 20 when I really started like being like, I used to walk around the mall, bro, just every level, cover the whole perimeter, just collecting numbers, bro. You know what I mean? like just walking up on groups of girls with my boys. You know what I mean? Just bro, pockets full of numbers.
Yeah.
And-
I remember
and
there's
I'm not
still-
saying 25% of them weren't fake, but I'm just saying we were collecting numbers. You know?
Yeah. I mean, we try to steal everything that wasn't nailed down. And then, seeing girls from school was like, I remember seeing this girl, Ashley Toscano, dude, that I wanted to fuck since like 6th grade. I remember seeing her, dude. And then my friend told me her girlfriend spit in his mouth, like went to go French kiss and she fucking hawked a loogie and him being grossed out. And I was like, God damn, that's fucking hot. That's so fucking
Damn,
hot.
girls spitting in mouths back in the
Yeah.
day like that.
Yeah, like she blew in his mouth, and I was like, I don't see anything fucking weird in that. Like, let's go.
Yeah, that's like how young? Yeah, but if this girl was spitting in mouths at that age, bro,
7th grade.
7th grade spitting in mouths, bro.
Yeah,
Do
shout
you-
out to the
can you
7th grade
imagine-
sluts.
Can you imagine where that girl is today if she was doing that, bro?
I don't know. I think her name was Michelle. She had like a Polish last name.
Yo,
Like
get a name, bro. Fucking Docs Michelle. This bitch is living a good
shit.
life. She got a body count of 350, but now she's just chilling with her husband. And we're
She was
on
an
there
ass-
like,
I
hey,
mean-
Michelle Whitmore.
Well, she was being an asshole. Like, she didn't mean it like a good thing. Like, she was being a dickhead. Like, fuck that.
She was
Fucking
being
Michelle.
a dickhead?
Well, yeah, she my boy went to go like they were I guess dating, but like crush or whatever it is, 6th grade, 7th grade. And then she blew it, he went to go kiss and she blew in his mouth and spit. Not like spit in my mouth, like you said, spit in my mouth. Like she just did it. Like she blew in his mouth and spit like on some asshole
Did they
shit.
keep dating after that?
I mean, Probably.
I mean, if she spit in his mouth and he still dated her after, obviously it wasn't too unwanted, right? I mean, at that point. You know?
Yeah, but I mean, boys are pigs, dude.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, at that
Boys are
point,
pigs.
all I'm saying is at that point we should have doxed her for her fucking body count when
I'm
she's
not
chilling
doxing her.
somewhere nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's leave
Babe?
fucking Michelle alone.
Oh, all right. Babe's
My
home.
wifey's home. Dustin's gonna go
Yeah.
leave and eat 5 plates of food.
I'm so hungry, dude. I made broccoli, fucking rice, and some boneless chicken on the grill, dude. I'm gonna fucking tear that shit up. It's 9:50. It's early.
Yeah. It's pretty early. I got shit to do
Right.
anyways.
Any last words? Any last words?
Oh, nah. Tune in Wednesday. We'll recap the weekend more. You know, our visit.
Catfish, everybody. Appreciate you
know,
guys.
Tune in. The 3 people
Yeah.
watching.
Yeah,
Check us out
appreciate you guys.
Wednesday. Hope
Yeah.
everyone's good. And yeah. Love
Salute.
is love, man. Love is love.
Salute, brother. Have a great night.
All right, peace, bro. Peace, Ross.